Wilson in on 2-1 count. Raina comes set at the belt. And the pitch home. Up and out. Good job by Kovar jumping over to grab that bad boy. Now have a 3-1 count on Wilson. Wilson looking over to coach to get a sign. Farley with a good aggressive lead off of second base there. Raina comes set. And the pitch into home. Farley takes off. Wilson hits it into left field, and it's dropping for a hit. Papa Raina comes up quick on it and throws it to third base to keep Farley at home. So base hit into left field by Caden Wilson. Good piece of hitting there. And runners at first and third with nobody out now. Stepping in is now Jacob Wright with a 1-1 count. And Raina looking in to get a sign. Comes set. And the pitch home. Right down central. Strike 2. 1-2 count now on Wright. Runners at first and third. Runners on the corners getting their signs in from coach/umpire. And the pitch by Raina. It's a little bit up. Runner at first base, kind of hanging out in between. Kovar's looking at back, looking at third, looking at second, looking at third, looking at second, looking at first, looking at third, looking at second, looking at first, and I don't know what they called it at second base.
Not sure what play that was.
And they called him out apparently.
That was it.
He's coming out.
If you saw the live feed on that, your guess is as good as mine on exactly what happened, but that's okay. I'm just here for the free food. There's a buffet afterwards, right, Aguilar?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Really excited about that opportunity. So they basically what happened is a little bit of a delayed steal by Caden Wilson, trying to get him to bait him into a throw to second base, but Kovar does the right thing, chases him down, gets him out on a quick throw and tag at second base. Raina comes set now to Wright at the belt, and the pitch home. And Wright fouls it off. Does a good job of battling there with 2 strikes. John, I don't know if you noticed, but rocking some new sandals today. These are the first time I've actually put these on. Really excited about it.
They look real quality.
Oh, and he stays back on it, and it finds a spot into right field. Good job by Jacob Wright on a base hit into right field. Scoring Farley.
So you took the cheap shots I was giving you last week to Art, huh?
I did.
Jesus sandals?
Actually, you're not the only one that complimented my sandals from last week.
Oh, they were literally falling apart.
They were falling apart, kind of like my soul, but that's okay. We're still back. Good piece of hitting by the last 2 batters with some Texas leaguers in the left and right field. Still looks like a line drive in the scorebook. So runner at first is Jacob Wright, and the pitch home by Raina. A little bit of outside, and Kovar tries to get Wright at first base, but he is back in plenty of time. I guess I would probably say the same thing about Redbox that I would about Blockbuster, because boy, you can rack up enough fines to buy that DVD if you need to. Raina with the pitch, it gets by Kovar. I don't know really what's going on right now. Makes it a little bit more difficult with that giant cage behind home plate. Either way, Wright is now at second base, and there's a baseball on the field. Ralston attacks it.
We are going on inning 9. I mean, we're supposed to play 12. Let's start seeing some
This is really inning 5. Really inning 5, really, if you think about it.
How do you figure?
Well, you had 1, 2,
Well,
3, 4.
You're talking full, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all playing.
I don't know. We've engaged in a particularly useless conversation here in the dugout, and we're going to go ahead and look right past that as Coach is giving a mini lesson here on the mound. Oh, irregardlessly, as my wife hates for me to say, Jacob Wright is now at third base. Raina comes set and the pitch home. A little bit up, and a quick throw to third base. Runner is safe.
This is half inning.
And Grams takes ball 4.
Inning 4.5.
I lost the count somewhere in there, but all I know is he's now on first base. I'm going to assume that was a walk. Probably a safe assumption on my part.
It's quite frankly the longest used baseball game I've had to watch.
Really? Hey, how are you, sir? Glad to have Greg back here in the booth. Excited about the opportunity. And Raina comes set. Farley squares, and the pitch home. And it was a kind of suicide, not really suicide. Was that ball foul or fair? What was it? We're looking for a call here from anyone on the field that's over the age of 12. What word on the street was that was a foul ball on the bunt. So we're going to assume that the word on the street was accurate. So runners at first and third. 1-2 count. Raina looking in for the sign. Comes set. Farley ready to attack. And the pitch. And he still drops it down with 2 strikes. They try to get the run out at home. And they do! Runner out at home. What a great play by Raina and Kovar to get it out at home there. Aguilar, you got anything to say, sir?
When's this game going to be over, for Christ's sake?
I don't really know. And Raina throws the ball in the center field. I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's a mini lesson going on at first base, as well as ball get throwing around the field.
Well, this is what happens when you go an hour or two with youth.
Well, but I'm pretty sure that we will not have this going on in Cooperstown. At least last time I checked. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have Game Changer up, so I completely forgot how many outs there were too. But that's not really my job here. Raina comes set, and the pitch! A little bit outside. Ball 2.
Sure, you're not the first.
All right, apparently there's a ground ball to third base, force out at third by Yunt, and makes an incredible play to get him at third. That ends the inning 3.1. And I'm not really sure what the score is at this point because
4.5.
Because I completely forgot. We'll recap next time. We're switching innings. After inning 3.1, I don't know how many runs Team 1 has. Team 2, I know, has 9 because they are killing them softly like Roberta Flack. We'll come back to you after this short break.